Imagine waking up one day and hearing that Imam Mahdi has appeared. But instead of believing him, many Muslims doubt him. Not because they hate Islam, but because their minds struggle to accept that such a moment could actually happen. It sounds unbelievable, but there are real reasons why this could happen. In this video, we will explore 9 reasons why many people might reject Imam Mahdi when he appears. Think about the past. Many people have promised to save the Muslim world. Many leaders claimed they would bring justice and unity, but most of them failed. Some even turned out to be dishonest. Because of these experiences, people's minds become cautious. When someone new appears claiming to bring change, the first reaction is doubt. That is the trap. After studying many historical examples and religious sources, scholars have discussed several reasons why people may struggle to recognize Imam Mahdi. In this video we will go through 9 of them so you can understand them before that time ever comes. But before talking about those reasons, we first need to understand who Imam Mahdi really is. There are many rumors and conspiracy theories online, but Islamic teachings describe him clearly. According to authentic narrations, his name will be Muhammad ibn Abdullah, the same name as Prophet Muhammad. The Prophet said that his name will match the Prophet's name and his father's name will match the Prophet's father's name. This narration is recorded in Sunan Abu Dawud. Imam Mahdi will also come from the family of Fatima, the daughter of the prophets. When he appears, he will have certain physical characteristics mentioned in hadith. For example, he will have a broad forehead and a prominent nose. These details were given so believers could recognize him. But one important thing many people overlook is this: Imam Mahdi will not be searching for power. Today, leaders compete for authority. They campaign, argue, and try to gain influence. Imam Mahdi will be the opposite. He will actually try to avoid leadership. When people ask him to take control, he will hesitate and even refuse at first. Why would he refuse? Because he knows the responsibility and the trials that will come after it, including the appearance of the Dajjal, the greatest test humanity will face. For him, leadership will not be an honor or a reward. It will be a heavy responsibility. And that reluctance is one of the signs that he is genuine. Now imagine the condition of the world at that time. There will be widespread injustice and conflict. The Muslim world will be divided and struggling. Before Imam Mahdi appears, a ruler from the Arab lands will pass away, and people will begin arguing over leadership. During this time, Imam Mahdi will be living in Medina. As pressure grows for him to lead, he will leave Medina and travel toward Mecca. During the Hajj season, people will recognize him near the Kaaba, between the Rukn and the Maqam. They will insist on giving him allegiance even though he initially does not want leadership. This moment is mentioned in narrations recorded in Sunan Ibn Majah. Once he accepts leadership, major events will begin to unfold. Armies will rise, and movements will start from the eastern regions historically known as Khorasan, which include parts of modern Afghanistan, Iran, and Central Asia. From there, supporters will join him. These events will lead to major changes across the world and eventually to the appearance of Dajjal. Reason 1. Too many false claimants. The first reason is simple. Too many people in history have falsely claimed to be the Mahdi. In the last century alone, dozens of individuals publicly announced that they were the chosen leader. Some gathered large numbers of followers and even started movements. One example happened in Sudan, where a man claiming to be the Mahdi led a rebellion. Another shocking event occurred in 1979 when armed followers of a claimant took control of the Grand Mosque in Mecca for days before he was proven false. Because of these repeated incidents, many people have become extremely skeptical. When someone claims to be the Mahdi today, the first reaction of many people is disbelief. Psychologists call this claim fatigue. When a lie is repeated many times, people begin to ignore the truth when it finally appears. The Prophet warned that before the end times there would be many liars who mislead people. So when the real Mahdi appears, many people may automatically assume he is just another fraud. Reason 2. Misinformation and fake media. The second reason is the modern world of misinformation. Today, it is becoming harder to trust what we see online. artificial intelligence can create videos and images that look completely real. Imagine if Imam Mahdi appears and within hours false videos begin spreading online. One video might show him meeting controversial leaders. Another might show him saying things he never actually said. Millions of people would see those videos and immediately form an opinion. Even if the videos were fake, many people would believe them. The Prophet warned that a time would come when liars would be believed and truthful people would be called liars. Many scholars say we are already living in that time. Reason 3. Influencers replacing scholars. Another reason is the influence of social media personalities. Today, many people learn religion from short videos online rather than studying with knowledgeable scholars. Popularity has become a sign of authority. If someone with millions of followers says something, many people believe it without questioning. Now imagine if Imam Mahdi appears and a famous influencer posts a video saying he is fake. That video could reach millions within hours. Meanwhile, a genuine scholar explaining the truth might only reach a small audience. The Prophet warned that near the end of time knowledge would decrease as scholars pass away, and ignorant people would begin giving religious opinions. Reason 4. Political pressure. Another reason is political influence. If Imam Mahdi appears and calls for justice, unity, and the end of corruption, powerful governments may see him as a threat. Major media networks could label him as dangerous or extremist. Governments might warn their citizens against supporting him. Even some religious leaders who depend on political power might criticize him. In such a situation, many ordinary people would feel confused. They would wonder whether to trust the global system they have always known or the new leader claiming to represent true justice. Reason 5. Loss of trust in leadership. Over the years, many leaders have promised change but later disappointed their followers. Because of this, people become cautious and stop trusting anyone who claims to bring reform. When Imam Mahdi appears and speaks about restoring justice, some people may react with suspicion. Their minds will say, "We have heard promises like this before." This loss of trust becomes a barrier that prevents people from recognizing the truth. Reason 6. Division among Muslims. Another challenge is division within the Muslim world. Muslims today are divided into many groups and schools of thought. Sometimes disagreements happen even over small issues. When Imam Mahdi appears, different groups may analyze him based on their own interpretations. Some may accept him while others may reject him because he does not match their expectations. This division could make unity very difficult. Reason 7. Love of comfort. Another reason is attachment to comfort. Many people today live stable and comfortable lives. Following Imam Mahdi might require sacrifice, struggle, and leaving behind comfort. Not everyone will be ready for that. Some people may prefer the safety of their current lifestyle instead of supporting a difficult mission. The Quran reminds believers that the life of this world can sometimes distract people from the greater reality of the hereafter. Reason 8. Expectation of miracles. Some people expect dramatic miracles as proof. But Imam Mahdi is not a prophet. His strength will come from justice, character, and leadership based on the Quran and the teachings of the Prophet. Those who expect supernatural signs might overlook the real evidence of his righteousness. Reason 9. Lack of knowledge. The final reason is a lack of knowledge about Islamic teachings. Many Muslims are not familiar with the details mentioned in authentic narrations about Imam Mahdi. If someone appears exactly as described in those narrations, some people might still fail to recognize him simply because they never learned the signs. The Prophet said that when Allah wishes good for someone, He gives them understanding of the religion. Without knowledge, people can easily miss the truth even when it is right in front of them. Conclusion. So the real question is not whether Imam Mahdi will appear. Islamic teachings clearly say he will. The real question is this: if that moment happened today, would we recognize him? Or would we be among those who doubt him? Understanding these reasons helps us prepare our hearts and minds so that we are not among those who reject the truth when it appears.